Yo, what's going on, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, man. What was that? And today, we will be reacting to anime's greatest tweaker video by Ninjuno. Oh, man. And I seen the thumbnail, and I know this character decently well, you know what I mean? When he say tweaker, y'all know the tweaker he mean, bro. He mean them boys in the street that be like, you me the ones that be like, hey,
brother, can I get a couple dollars, brother, man? I'm just trying to get some food, man. I'm trying to get some food, feed my kid, you know what I mean? Feed myself. Can you spare a couple dollars for a brother, man?
And you know the food they talking about, bro. They talking about the food that go on their spoon. If you know, you know. If you don't worry about it. You know what I mean? That food that goes straight up in here. Yeah. If you know, you know, bro. If you don't worry about it. Anyway. Yeah. I know the character very, very well. It's from a newer anime. If you haven't seen it, spoiler alert. This video is going to be completely filled with spoilers. So if you haven't seen the video or the anime, go on somewhere, bro. Go on somewhere. This is not the video for you. I promise you. Just go watch the anime. As a matter of fact, hold on. I feel naked. There you go. Now I feel more complete. Anyway, let's just get straight into the video. Your anime's greatest tweaker.
Yeah, bro, I got no words for this. He's just straight tweaking. So I've had my fair share of seeing crazy ass characters in so many different types of shows and movies, but ever since I've been introduced to Gachi Akata, this dude Jabber gotta be up there for one of the craziest motherfuckers I've ever encountered. He is the complete opposite of a nonchalant dreadhead. In fact, he is the most chalant dreadhead you're gonna ever find in your entire life. The literal embodiment of talent in the hands of a jester. And for y'all to comprehend just how much this motherfucker be off the perk, I gotta show y'all some of the fights he's been in so far. Because
bro, every single one of bro's fights, he's been juiced up, bro.
He ain't lying.
Every single one, he's been off every single drug you can think of. This nigga has shoot that shit up mid-fight too. I was about to say before the fight, but no, mid-fight that nigga is shooting up, bro. Listen, this is not a fiend you want to fuck with, bro. I promise you, you're not winning.
Damn,
you're not winning, bro.
First time we see this motherfucker throw down, he snuck Zonka after bro just had to deal with a 2v1. And dog, what could bro possibly be smiling about? Bro is smiling like Shinra, and he pulling up like death from Puss in Boots. Like dog, the combo of these two characters alone gotta be illegal or something. Matter of fact, that's a foul on the play. Ref, please do something. This is unnecessary sneaking. This man gotta go, bruh. And even Zonka knew in that moment he was cooked.
Bro,
this man
hold on, bro. Y'all need to see this frame.
Gotta go, bruh. And even Zonka knew in that.
Look at this frame, bro. Tell me this nigga does not look like a predator, the EDP kind, just stalking his prey, bro. No, this nigga look shook as a motherfucker, and this nigga look like, hey, bro, I'm gonna take that ass.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
We can do it the easy way. You know what I mean? Bro is not playing with Zonka, bro. He wants all the cheeks right now, bro. What?
That moment, he was cooked. Cause the second bro heard Jabber talking behind him, he turned to the screen and was looking at me like motherfuckers when they get caught cheating in a loyalty test. Straight in utter disbelief. And a few moments later, Zonka got laid out and paralyzed while Jabber dips. Ends up catching up to Rudo and the rest of the cleaners. And starts analyzing Rudo in vivid detail like he's painting the Mona Lisa, being like, got white hair, shorter than my mom, looks like a bitch. I see. I've been looking for you, twin! Pause this shit. First off, this dude needs to back the fuck up away from the camera. I can smell the craziness from across the screen. And second, bro was in such a stationary position, and then without any warning, zips past all of them and just jumps on the wall behind Rudo like his name's Spider-Man. And then without any warning, zips past all of them.
This nigga, bro, this nigga dug his entire fingers into that wall to hold on to that wall, bro. Do you know how strong your fingers gotta be to dig into concrete, nigga? Concrete, bro. Solid concrete, bro. And he's just holding himself there by his fingertips, chat. Are y'all not paying attention? No problems, bro. No problems, bro. Whatever you want, he got it, bro. He already took Zonka's cheeks, bro. What? And he took it a second time, too. But, hey, what the fuck? Again, I already told y'all, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen the anime, sucks to suck, nerd. Listen, this nigga is crazy. He is crazy. He's low-key my favorite character too, though. I'm not even gonna hold you. He's my favorite character out of this entire anime, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Just jumps on the wall behind Rudo like his name's Spider-Man. Like, that gotta be breaking some rules of physics, Newton's law or some shit. Not to mention, bro, he's digging his fingernails.
See what I'm saying?
Concrete.
See what I'm saying?
Shatter the wall like it's nothing. This dude gotta be a descendant or come from a family of break eaters or something. Cause, bro, hell no. Then you wanna try Orifon with his dreads, being like, I'm about to sign on. No, y'all see my long ass dreads, ain't they clean? Acting like motherfuckers when they get a V-loan tee, just trying to flex that shit every chance they get. So Grayson Folo tried to jump this man, but he hit them with a weave, springs back on his hand, and spinning kicks both of them. And Grizz gets in front of Rudo trying to protect him, while Rudo was like, hey bro, out the way, I got this shit. And Jabbers looks like, motherfucker, you ain't noticed? I shaked his ass. Bro, deadass cut him right in front of Rudo. And dog ain't even noticed. And this had Rudo tight as fuck. So he ended up grabbing Griss's amulet. And bro, this dude deadass summoned a guardian angel from this amulet. What? Like, I know he can draw out the most potential out of any object he touches. But bro, I didn't know that meant he could become God.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Good God. The animation style on this anime is so fire, bro. I love this animation the animation style so much in this anime, bro. The only other relatively new anime that came out this year that I like the animation style of was Clevitus, bro. If y'all haven't seen Clevitus, bro, watch Clevitus, bro. It's a fire anime, bro.
Odd, because bro, if we're being for real here, this motherfucker just create a whole other living entity with a whole functioning eyeball. Like,
bro.
Alright, whatever, bro. But whether you're a fan of Gachiakuto or not, you can't lie that they got one of the most creative power systems in anime. And after Rudo summoned this bullshit, him and Jabber got to throwing hands. And at first glance, Rudo was low-key cooking him. And it was thanks to this OP-ass amulet he was using, because he could quite literally not get hit, which is genuinely broken as fuck, because the amulet would make him weave out of the way, or the amulet would completely negate the damage, because Jabber was seen as a hostile threat. And with hacks like this man Rudo was moving clean as hell. I can't even lie. Bro had Jabber on all fours like a damn dog, with him bouncing around the room fast as fuck. But Rudo wasn't phased one bit, as no matter how fast Jabber was, Rudo was reading his ass like a novel and clocked his ass without even looking. Hit him with the damn mink, 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 along with the meanest two-piece I don't ever seen from a little ass teenager. But despite getting his ass cooked by a 15-year-old, Jabber was still laughing.
Y'all remember when I said bro was shooting up mid-fight? Yeah, y'all about to see. What the hell is this?
In chat, y'all know what they say about a motherfucker who laughs when they get hit?
This nigga is crazy.
So this dude Jabber resorts to one of the wildest methods I've seen from a motherfucker trying to fight back. He finds a loophole within Rudo's amulet, saying that it only reacted to hostility. So he stabs himself with his own neurotoxin claws, you know, the same ones that paralyzed Zonka and laid him out a few minutes earlier, in order to go into this non-sentient like state where he technically didn't have any hostility but was unconsciously lashing out like a wild animal. And as he passed out from the neurotoxin, his body started moving. And bro, look at this motherfucker eyes. This was deadass the equivalent of mixing up a bunch of drugs and seeing what'll happen. But as much as I want to make fun of him for this bullshit, this motherfucker was correct with his hypothesis. He started just lashing out, having no consciousness over his actions, and Rudo's amulet was basically rendered useless until Zonka finally came back with a clutch save, albeit bro was still injured and limping harder than motherfuckers who tear their ACL. And I guess everybody want to be scientists now or some shit, because Zonka came up with a hypothesis about Rudo's amulet and its powers, and with this hypothesis, he ended up figuring out he could exploit the amulet to displace himself to anywhere Rudo wants him to end up, allowing Zonka to combo the fuck out of Jabber with the support of Rudo. Like bro, Zonka was deadass playing sports with this man, hitting bro out of the park. However,
cleanest two man I've seen an anime in a while, and I'm not finna pause it, bro. I do not give a fuck. Cleanest two men I've ever seen, bro. Hey yo, cleanest two men I've ever seen in anime, bro. This shit was so fire, bro. I was so gassed watching this. Y'all have no idea, bro. Holy fuck.
Despite these insane wombo combos, Rudo ended up getting nicked with Jabber's claws. It was a wrap, and you would think none of them would for real be able to fight or even move for that matter after this shit. But just a few seconds later, this man Jabber regains consciousness, and Zonka is completely perplexed. He's like, ain't no way he's completely fine after I batted this motherfucker like a pinata at 100 miles per hour. Turns out, this man can numb the injuries he has no matter how bad of a beating he just took. This man can deadass just walk around like it's a regular Tuesday after getting getting jumped and thrown around like a ragdoll. On top of that, Jabber just takes Rudo's paralyzed ass away right in front of him, and Zanka couldn't do anything about it. However, the cleaner showed up and ended up getting him back. And when Jabber realized he was about to get jumped and he got orders to dip, before he did, he was talking absolutely crazy to Rudo, saying shit like,
"You got some pretty good game for a worn out, foul mouth, butthurt, ratchety short stacks, right?"
Damn.
oh nah,
Cooked his
after
ass.
that disrespect, you and Zanka gotta spin back. And one arc later, Zanka finally gets an opportunity to even the score and run the ones with Jabber. No
And got absolutely cooked a second time, bro. That nigga was not playing with his goofy ass.
sneaking, no excuses, no bullshit. Just whoever the better fighter was would win. And Zanka, with the whole game on the line, completely sells and bricks that shit. Oh my god. But if I'm being for real, I can't even flame this man that much. It's not that he wasn't putting up much of a fight. In fact, this shit was low-key even, and it could have swung either way, to be honest. It was more the fact that Jabber just be getting more plot devices. Like, bro, you're telling me he been holding back the entire time he was fighting him and Rudo the first time? Yeah, nah, this motherfucker got it. He ends up nicking Zanka only once, and it was raps. Like, you can't tell me that Zanka broke this man's ribcage and was giving him belt to ass with this basic ass wooden staff and still lost, all because he got nicked once with these stupid ass claws. Genuinely, where are the reps? This shit gotta be an offensive foul. He can't keep getting away with shit like this. And Jabber was cooking him so bad that we get a Zanka flashback. And because this video is dedicated to Jabber, I ain't going over this bullshit. But the flashback caused Zanka to get motivated. So after tanking a
Psych.
claw hit from Jabber, bro said, "Hey yo, the clock ain't hit 0 yet, twin, run ahead." And then it completely cuts to black. And bro, it turns out the entire scene of him getting back up was him just hallucinating, laid out on the floor off the perk. Yeah, the writer's dead ass hoeing him for real. They for real said something. Psych a lot. And bro, that's how much Jabber fucked this man up. He ruined his flashback power up. Actually unbelievable. The entire time Zanka thinking the fourth quarter just started. In reality, motherfuckers were already in the post-game interview with Jabber being like, "So Zanka, how do you feel after I just 2-0'd your ass?" Hitting emotes and shit while Zanka over here knocked the fuck out. And this next scene in particular, I think just sums up Jabber's character perfectly.
Boy,
Zanka
boy, this scene in the last episode, bro. The new episode is dropping this weekend, but this scene in last week's episode gave me chills, nigga. I felt bad for Zanka, bro. What? This nigga just freaking not unintentionally, but without your consent, doped you up and have you tweaking just to lay down on the floor next to you and start laughing hysterically, bro, for no reason. He don't even know what's going on in the hallucination, but he's just like, "Hey, it ain't no fun. You having all the fun. I want some fun too," and lays down on the ground and starts laughing hysterically. Like, straight from the gut. Like, your boy just told the funniest joke ever and keeps adding on to that shit. This nigga is laughing and could not breathe. What? Nah. He got it, bro. This low-key why he my favorite character, bro. Unhinged as fuck. And I need that in my villains, bro.
While still hallucinating, starts to laugh. And Jabber, seeing this man on a completely different planet, starts being like, "Hey, yo, twin, let me get what you want." And I'ma let this scene speak for itself. Yeah, bro, I got no words for this. He's just straight tweaking. Like, twin, he ain't need to do all that, bro. The refs need to review this and do something about him, because that's at least 2 technical fouls. He need to be ejected.
Listen, bro. Get this shit off my screen, nigga. Listen, bro. Listen. When I tell y'all that this man is a different category of crazy that I haven't seen in enough anime villains, this to me at least was a breath of fresh air in my villains, bro. This is why I'm so hyped for this anime, bro. I want to see so badly where this anime goes, and you know Zanka gonna spin back for the 3rd time. He has to. If he doesn't, bro already got too old. If he doesn't spin back, probably smart that he don't spin back. You don't want to get 30'd, my nigga. If you don't know what 30 mean, you're not a battle rap fan. Don't even worry about it. You don't want to get 30'd, my nigga. Cause what? Nigga be straight tweaking in these fights. Nigga poisoned himself and got a power up, bro. How does that even work? How does that even work? How does that even make sense? He poisoned you and you're paralyzed, but he poisoned himself and got a power up, bro. What? Nah. I ain't fucking with bro. I am not fucking with bro. What? Y'all know this thing is supposed. Anyway, that's a whole different thing. Anyway, man, that'll be it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace.